might say.
Creamy dimmy time.
It's creamy dimmy time.
So to catch everyone up, so far it's been very loot goblin unfriendly.
Yeah, we've had a rough go of it. It won't let us steal any pins.
God, I've been looking at all the things and it's like, here's 2 items. Okay. I think we're very close to finishing the very first quest of the game that it gave us. I think we just gotta talk to 2 more people and then we can check that off in our diary, right? We've died once, so that was fun.
Yeah, we've almost got an initial quest done. So we are good gamers. Just make a little adjustment, make sure. I think that's good.
We've also established that the protagonist of this game is the type of person that would remind the teacher they forgot to assign homework.
Yes, they want extra homework.
She's so... Ugh.
She's a peach.
She would like take 2 mints from the restaurant on her way out and then go back and return one. Like, oh, I got greedy.
I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, a peach. Good Cactus Bee.
Hi, Cactus Bee.
All right.
I think we need to go to the left.
Does this look right?
I think we're on the ground floor. We talked to...
That's the room with the pins. Yeah. I will have them.
You will steal those pens.
That's right.
Roll up and steal floor, like area rug.
Alright, let's see. I'm trying to remember how this works. Spacebar.
Oh god, there was shorthand, right?
Fire tab, inventory. In for notebook.
Oh, X for examine. L is to look at and X to examine. Okay. G for get and take. A-cab, lodge.
A-cab, yes. And we got shorthands for characters, but I'm not going to remember all this.
That's too many names.
For now, I just want to look at...
8. I don't even have 8 friends IRL. You expect me to remember 8 names?
Talk to everyone in the lodge. Kimmy, Margot, Albert, Nessa, Corvus, Nathan, Evan, and Jack.
I think Horrible Sister and Sister's Lawyer are all we have left, I think. Wait, what was that about the curio cabinet?
On the curio cabinet drawer, then search the drawer and take the brochure. We did that.
Oh, okay, I remember now. Okay.
Talk to them.
I've forgotten who I'm voicing. I know the main lady. Am I voicing just the female characters?
I don't think that's the case because I'm voicing the lady she met on the train. We'll just go with whatever happens.
All right.
It's not that big a deal. I'm not even going to remember the voices I did from last time, I'm sure.
I just did my voice.
I remember one of them hurt and he talks too much.
Nobody asked you. Hey.
All right, hold on. First thing we do is ignore people in the room and just start searching things. So the cupboard contains stacks of...
Hell yes. More brochures. Bluto, go lay down.
You already have a lodge brochure. You don't need more than one. Don't tell me what I need.
Jeez.
Low underground copy stands. There's a fine crystal vase and a matching crystal bowl.
There's something in that bowl. Is there candy? Fucking steal the candy.
Get the vase. Vase looks heavy and it complements the candy dish so nicely.
Jesus.
One of these days it's gonna work. Either that isn't here or you see no need for it.
Take candy or get candy.
Never knowing when a confection that could double as a small caliber ammunition might come in handy, you take a handful.
Is that foreshadowing? Jesus.
That doesn't
What?
look very appetizing. What? It's candy.
The fuck is for?
They're eating it.
Is she Mormon?
Yeah. No, that's probably fine.
It's
Actually.
like maybe it's caffeinated candy.
Can't do that. The parlor is fussily decorated with elaborate wallpaper and a cushy carpet. A cut crystal bowl of Jordan almonds sits on a low table. There is a fancy pair of armchairs and a camelback sofa. A small bronze sculpture stands on an ornate cupboard. Are you okay?
Take sculpture.
Okay. A door in the west wall leads outside the lodge, and a door to the east connects to the main floor hallway. You see a stern older woman with gray streaking her brown hair. You see a tall, natty man with brown hair and a striped vest.
Steal the statue. Do it. Sculpture, sorry.
Bronze figure would make an incredibly conspicuous and oddly shaped lump in your pocket, and it looks very heavy. Alright. Good evening. Oh, wait, that's you.
Good evening. My name's Nancy Maple. It's nice to meet you.
I'm Nessa Crab, Evan's older sister. What on earth are you doing here? Are you another one of Evan's gold-digging girlfriends?
Not at all, but I am a diamond-digging mineralogist. At least I hope to be.
The government has sent a professional to handle that. Stay out of his way.
Hello, how do you do? My name's Nancy Maple.
Hello, Miss Maple. My name is Clover Shaw. I'm Miss Nessa Krabs, Nee Richards' lawyer. She is Evan's older sister. Gestures to the woman seated on the sofa. I'm here to advise her on legal implications of this situation.
Why do you look like Chris Elliott?
You hear Jack calling, "Supper!" It's time to head to the dining room.
Was that the completed quest noise?
I think so. Let's see. Ask about...
Hi, did you try to murder me when I was in the shower?
Diamonds are lovely gems, highly desirable, especially in Europe. A diamond mine would be a major boon. Are you okay?
Why is Europe more diamond hungry than the US? It's not like
no.
This is pioneer times. What?
Diamonds have no inherent worth, but are priced as the market demands, and there is a high demand among the wealthy.
Write that down in the notebook. Wealthy like diamonds.
Asking about family? Our parents, Evans and mine, settled here when garnets were discovered in the area. Once the garnet was all mined out, most of the settlers left. The smart ones did, at least. Not our parents. They were just as shiftless as Evan. Back in England, they are. That is definitely one thing Canada has going for it. Ask about leaving. Ask about the brother. He seems completely uninterested in what's going on. Diamonds would actually make this land worth something. What I know about that would probably go over your head. Can't use ethics in this game. I asked about ethics, you can't use that anymore. Ask about conflict of interest. They're clearly fucking, right? Can't use conflict in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't? I'll find a way. Our parents, Evans and mine, settled here when garnets were discovered in the area. Yeah, this is the same thing. Alright. Same as when I asked about family. Ask about lawyer. Corvus Shaw is a brilliant lawyer. Not much to tell. I'm here to do my job. Ask about the land. When I lived here, it was worthless and boring. It's just my luck that my brother stuck around and now there might be diamonds. Canada is vast. Most of it appears to be trees and minerals of varying worth. Can't use Helena. Yeah, home is the same thing.
What happens after you die? She is scarfing those candies. You see that?
Ask about shoes. Nessa smirks at you. Playing detective, are you? Well, I won't be playing alone.
I'm not sure when this will be useful information, but it's always a good idea to be observant.
Why would I give you that information? Oh, yeah.
I'm not
Yeah, same thing. We don't have to repeat. Alright,
Did you try to kill me in the shower? Ask them if they're funny.
I asked about shower. I don't care at all about that. What I know... Yeah, okay, this was a generic response. Alright,
I guess it wants us to go to the dining room, right?
I know, but I'm trying to make sure I covered our bases.
Oh, he knows a lot about women, does he?
I asked about Will. I'm the elder child. By rights, this place should belong to me. I'll find our father's will, no matter how hard Evan tries to get in my way. That's none of your business. Miss Crabbe hired me to help her deal with the legal implications of the situation. We will determine who truly inherits this land, will or no.
It'd be funny if he planted the diamonds so she takes over this place and then he just dips. Seward.
Yo, Basehole. Thank you for the subscription.
Oh, see, I went fish direction and
Appreciate
Jeremy
that.
went music direction.
Stop! Stop!
Basehole sending a pal to jail.
Stop!
Looks like we're
Stop.
swimming pals.
Stop!
Alright, I guess
You're
we
gonna
have
get
to
in
go to
trouble.
this other room. I suppose so. Which one was the dining room?
The glass door one, I think it's near the end of the... Yeah, second from the end.
Okay, speed breaking pal out there.
Yeah,
Looks
glass
like the
door.
soda fiend is free. That could be a problem. He's wanted for murder. Not the one I picked.
My goodness, what a lot of company we have tonight.
Huh. This is giving indigestion. This food is giving me indigestion. You're welcome to leave, in fact. Please do. Huh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? I'm not going anywhere until we find out if that diamond came from this land. And if it did, then you better believe I'm getting my share. That's what you think. Yes, that's what we think. That's what I'm here to ensure. Hey you, how long is that gonna take? I will begin my fieldwork tomorrow morning. I gave myself 20 voices. Crimson used to be a garnet mining town, yes? Yeah, forget about visiting the mines. They blasted the mine entrances shut years ago, when they closed it down, unless the fish had a pickaxe, broke into the mine, swallowed a diamond, and dove back into the river? Yes, I see. I've never been there. Couldn't tell you where it is. Mr. Richard gets a sour look on his face and digs back into his mill. He looks like he is done with this conversation.
Oh yeah, Captain Speed's got a point. It's cutting off a little bit. Like, if you look at the plants,
Oh, yes,
there's a little bit getting trimmed off there, like 10% on each side.
Thank you. And that was way off. Alright, thank you.
There we go. That's more like what we're saying. Excuse me.
It was outside the penis. Alright.
Margot, what a lovely necklace you're wearing. Thank you, Mademoiselle, Monsieur Richards. He gave it to me. I am very fond of it.
A cheap trinket. Misshapen paste. Gem in a cheap setting.
It's a white garnet, not glass. My Evan, he found it here in Crimson. Didn't you, mon cher?
Never mind, Margot. No one wants to hear about that. My sapphire brooch. Now this is a real piece of jewelry. Bought it myself.
Well, I think they're both quite nice. Nathan, I read in the newspaper that most of the land up here was once parceled out to settlers. Is that how this plot became property of Mr. Richard's father?
About 50 years ago, this land was annexed by the government. Various treaties were signed in exchange for preservation of our hunting and fishing rights and financial compensation. The promises described in those treaties were not honored, by the way. Settlers came, mines were dug, and Crimson was prosperous, for a time. But eventually the mines were exhausted, most settlers abandoned their homestands, and Crimson became a ghost town. Only Mr. Richards and his family remained. Yeah, we liked the peace and quiet. We liked it? I always hated it myself. I sure do miss peace and quiet. Nessa and Corvus are the first to excuse themselves from the table. They head to the bar for a nightcap.
And Bummed Uglies.
Albert follows them for a snifter of brandy and one of his cigars.
Stop!
They
Stop!
another powder gel, one of the
Stop!
tryptophan pals.
Ew.
Stop!
Jack clears away the dishes and goes
Stop!
to the
You're
kitchen.
gonna get in trouble.
After eating a minuscule portion of supper, Margot heads upstairs to draw a bath.
That's dangerous.
Kimmy heads upstairs to get ready for bed. Nathan and Evan remain at the table, lingering over their desserts. The candles have burned down a fair bit over the course of the evening, leaving small puddles of wax solidifying on the tablecloth.
Well, that was a lovely meal.
Yeah, Jack does a good job. Usually I wait for Jack to come clear the dishes so as I can put off getting up. Looks like he's taking longer than usual to clear up, what with all the extra guests.
He's dead.
I hope so. I hate his voice. I gave him a voice that's troublesome.
I feel a little responsible for Jack's extra workload. Maybe I ought to give him a hand.
He'd appreciate that. About time someone made themselves useful around here. Jack's a good man, hard worker, quiet. Jack's a good man.
Un hombre bueno.
What's her name?
Oh gosh.
Margot, right?
Yeah.
She's my gal. She met him in Crimson a few years ago. Can't pick her family, you know. That's about the sister. I don't know anything about that, Miss Maple.
Maple's a very Canadian name.
Hmm. What? Yeah. All right. I think we better just go.
I think you have to go north for the kitchen, right?
Oh, is this a door to the outside?
Yeah, to the right of that sign. She's gonna say she's afraid of the dark.
Oh wait, hold on.
You can go either way to get up there.
Getting a drink.
Delicious! Be great if you could get her hammered. Yes.
That's what I'm planning to do.
Woo, that whiskey is pretty strong.
I like that we're just helping ourselves for finally being a goblin.
About time. God. My goodness, this stuff is going straight to my head. She's gonna get murdered again. Go lay down, awful boy. I've probably had my limit. I really ought to stop. Oh, is she gonna...
Ha! Game has autosave. Great. It's being very kind to us. That's a warning, by the way. That has to be.
Oh, this is a good King's Quest style death.
Nancy? Everything in moderation. I'll do it next time. She died from drinking?
Oh my god, you just got an achievement.
Yeah, it's another
part
death.
Of achievement.
We've got
yes.
2 of the 7 deaths, I think.
That is very Sierra. Oh goodness.
Alright,
Okay,
I just had to
go
know.
through that door on the right.
The north door?
Yeah.
Oh, he's alive.
Oh wow. Well, I was wrong. Hello, Jack.
Miss, I'm busy with these dishes. I can't talk right now.
Fuck you too, Jack.
Ask if I can help. You can't use it.
Ask to help?
That use a little fast. Help Jack with
There
the
we
dishes.
go.
Thanks, miss. Lots more dishes than usual.
Happy to help.
Now I gotta go see to Miss Crab and Mr. Shaw in the bar. Have to make sure they don't drink us dry. And of course, I need to get Mr. Richards his hot toddy. He likes a soothing drink before bed. And I don't want to keep Margot waiting. Forget about that last one, won't you?
Wait a second. Jack's fucking the boss's lady.
Made of metal and has a plug hole. Okay. All right. I think we already searched this, so.
Yeah, we got a mug. A blue mug?
There's a kettle on the stovetop. You take the kettle, but you resolve not to leave the kitchen with it.
Use kettle on
mug. You
mug.
can't imagine someone just walking away with your kettle.
Here, you have a mug in your inventory, right? Try like use kettle on mug. Why is it on this? Use kettle on sink. So that island doesn't have cupboards in it. Why is there a kettle if there's no tea? Hush.
What was this called?
Oh my gosh.
Cabinet.
So, yeah, again, why is he boiling water in the kettle if there's no tea?
It's not even water in it, apparently.
Why is it on the stove then? Also, it doesn't look like it's on the stove anymore. Is it in our inventory? Oh, that's the ice box.
Ah, that's right.
Oh, she still has it on her.
Why is it hot?
Yeah, if there's no water in... Hey, or Bluto, go lay down.
Alright, Nathan risked losing his Indian status if he's caught off reservation.
I guess type review, see if we have anything left. Jack mentioned something about meeting up with Margot. I should check on them. Maybe in her boudoir? That's upstairs, right? I think.
Yeah. The boudoir. Boudoir.
Boudoir.
The birdor.
Boudoir.
Boudoir. Wow. You're right there.
I'm never alright. An odor? Oh, this is creepy. I'm creeped out. Ha! I am the one who knocks.
Greenwich bedroom. There's a love seat and armchair arranged around a low table and a wardrobe, dresser, and painted cupboard. Door in the east wall leads back to the upstairs hallway. Nessa is here.
That's the sister, right? Crop dust Nessa. Boo.
All the drawers and stuff that we opened are still just wide open.
She's like, this is fine and normal. Go lay down, Blutz. Come on. Boudoir. That's on the left. Oh. I hear voices near this doorway. I wonder what they're talking about. So she won't steal, but she'll spy.
Hear muffled voices in the boudoir, but the speakers are too far from the door to hear them clearly. Perhaps you could listen at the door with an item that could help you.
If I can't figure out what to use, maybe someone else would know?
Why would she ask?
Oh, drinking glass, she says. With mug.
Sorry, Bud went trans.
Okay, do we have to go back to the dining or to the kitchen and steal a glass?
Yeah.
I thought we already tried that. Is the funny thing.
Maybe because we didn't need it yet. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. It might have been the one thing we didn't try to steal. There's always
Possibly.
a chance.
Yeah.
It's great that this conversation just waits for us.
Like, let's not drop any important stuff.
With the help of the drinking glass, you can hear a conversation behind the boudoir door. Let's have a look.
Oh, monsieur, you're wonderfully helpful. I cannot thank you enough.
I do what I can.
Mon Dieu!
Sorry about that, but you know we gotta go slow. The pamphlet says so, right?
This isn't gonna be what it sounds like.
No,
is
it's
it?
not. No.
It does, more's the pity. But I think it's working.
You hear some muffled cries. Shh, you gotta keep it down, especially tonight with so many ears around.
You are right, of course. This must remain our little secret.
The voices go silent for a little while. Alright, I think we're done here. I gotta go. I gotta skedaddle before Mr. Richards finishes drink and comes to bed. He do be skedaddling.
Of course. Merci, Jacques. Your days and nights are so very long.
You got that right, and I'm not done yet. Having all these folks in the lodge, I gotta work that much harder.
I'm sure they will be gone soon. Everything will be back to normal.
I hope so.
Bonne nuit, Jacques.
Good night. Footsteps coming towards the door.
Run, bitch!
Oh, she hid behind a chest.
She's so concealed.
It's great because she has no reason to be this nosy. She's here about the diamond. After waiting a few minutes, Margot leaves our boudoir and heads downstairs. You manage to sneak across the hall to your bedroom. What a long and intriguing night this has been.
Before you go to bed.
Outstanding. Fantastic detective work, Nancy. You're a natural. Why is she even being a detective
What have
yet?
we found out? Like, nothing.
Alright.
Whew, I'm exhausted. What an interesting place this is. It's too bad Kimmy and I have to leave on the train tomorrow. Bitch, lock that door, you're gonna get killed.
Later that night. Oh shit.
God damn!
Chapter 2, Excursions. Okay, Nancy, I'm all ready. Let's go.
I wish we could stay here longer. It's such an interesting old place, and such intriguing folks.
I know what you mean. I can see that you need a minute. I'll meet you at the front door.
Thanks, Kimmy.
Sorry.
It's all that cabbage from last night. What a peculiar place.
Alright.
Bluto, go lay down. Bluto.
Don't see anything. The windows offer breathtaking views of the dense forest below. Looks like it's light out right now.
You see someone dragging a corpse by its ankles.
They won't let you just take the flowers. We already tried everything in this room.
Yeah. I've got to meet Kimmy downstairs by the front door. We need to make that train that's definitely leaving today. Nothing impeding its path back home.
Ah, Nancy, are you ready to go now?
Yes, I think so.
You and Kimmy follow the dirt path to the carriage house. You find yourself falling behind as you marvel at your surroundings. The first time you're seeing the grounds of the lodge in the daylight. You're surrounded by greens of every shade. The trees are taller than most buildings back home. They stand densely in countless numbers as far as your eye can see, swaying slightly in the breeze. As you near the carriage house, you can hear the distant roar of a waterfall. The land feels alive. There you are! Come on now, we gotta make this train that's definitely coming.
Chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang. Right, let's go. Oh, pretty chitty bang bang. What?
Jack drives you and Kimmy back to the train station. The car ride seems a lot shorter this time, maybe because you can see your surroundings. Wait here. I'm gonna check the telegraph machine in the station.
Why is Inspector Perot here if he was the one that's supposed to stay? Sorry,
Right.
go on.
You wait in silence. Early morning in the deserted town is so quiet, it nearly makes your ears ring. Did you just hear Jack gasp?
Jack's taking quite a long time in there. I'm gonna check on him.
Whoa, hey, I told you to wait outside.
Bro, calm down.
Jack looks agitated. He stuffs a strip of telegraph paper into his pocket.
What's wrong, Jack?
We're going back to the lodge. Bridge is out. Don't know how long. Oh dear. Oh, by the way, any of you folk know someone called Carl? Karl Marx? No? Never mind.
Why do you ask, Jack?
Telegraph in the station for him. It's printed off the machine after my message, so I cut it and pinned it to the board inside. That's how messages get passed on to people in this area. It's a decent system. Well, I'm going to send a message to my superiors. Wait here. Oh, so he gets to go in.
Carl. What happened to the bridge, Jack?
An accident. The train can't get to Crimson. Looks like we're stuck with you for now.
Jeez.
Jack looks over at Kimmy. Looks like you got your wish, eh? But like I said before, leave the cormorants alone. Kimmy flushes but keeps quiet. You stand in tense, awkward silence until Albert reappears in the train station's doorway. I'm ready. Let's be off. The journey back to the lodge is so rushed and bumpy. There are times where you're afraid you'll bounce right out of the automobile. It's far too noisy to even attempt conversation. Albert leans back in his seat, impassive. Kimmy, whom you'd come to believe was a kind and quiet sort, looks pretty nervous, and maybe even a little angry. Jack is mostly silent, white-knuckled hands wrapped around the steering wheel. You realize you don't know any of these people.
I can't let myself be distracted. I have a job to do. When I get back to the lodge, I'm going to start my field work.
It's been a long morning. I'm going to put the kettle to boil if any of you want some tea. You hear Jack mutter something under his breath about needing to see Evan. After I fetch my field kit and change into my field clothes, I'll be commencing my field work. I like to say field. Please do not disturb me.
Who even is Evan? I can't keep track of all these names.
I don't know. I'm going out to get a breath of fresh air.
Well, I guess I have my work cut out for me. I still wonder what happened with my kid on the train. Well, I certainly can't dwell on that. To obtain samples, I'll need a few basic tools. A geologist pick or something similarly sharp and strong. A hammer that, when used with the pick, will help me chip off samples of rock. A small shovel to dig into the riverbed. And a streak plate to test the hardness of the minerals I find. Something made of porcelain would do the trick. Is she about to loot this fucking place after she was too much of a goody-goody
Oh my
to do it?
god.
I'm so mad.
Right.
I think Jack mentioned that cormorants like to nest on cliff faces. That might be a good place to get a sample.
Why are we...
He also said to not bother them because they're nesting.
Why, what do cormorants have to do with what we're trying to do?
Well, cliff faces. She's saying like the rock might be, you know. I should also check on Albert's fieldwork. Maybe I can learn a few things. Ooh, I hope I can finally do a bit of digging. Literally. A pick, a hammer, a small shovel, a streak plate. Well, where's that closet? Was that on the downstairs?
Wasn't this one? This one was.
Yeah, that was sister and lawyer. No? You could check the map. Okay, third one that was closet.
Closure.
Closert. Shovel. What's on the tool wall there?
What's the wall? Walls in the closet are rough-hewn logs.
What's the one that's examine versus just look? Man. Okay, she said something about porcelain. Okay. Was there anything porcelain in the dining room? Or maybe one of the bathrooms? Wait, wasn't there like a wash picture?
Was there? Unless fancy plates. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Perhaps I can find less fancy plates in the kitchen.
I was willing to drink all of their alcohol.
I don't really want one of those plates anyway. Nancy. As lovely as the Celadon plate is, oh, you decide the best way to enjoy it is from its little shell. I just took that for her talking. By the sink, maybe look at the cupboards. Okay, take plate. I think this plate is porcelain. Maybe I can use it as a street plate. Bitch. I should take a look at it and see. Oh, so now you have to examine the plate.
Find scratches on this plate indicating it's been well used.
She's such a dweeb. Okay, so we need a hammer and shovel now? Or hammer, pick, and shovel, I think.
Voices behind the door speaking too softly for you. I mean, we already know this. Why do we need to...
Right?
So it's a problem. Could things get any worse? Who could have done it? Who would be capable? Yo, Girly Satan, welcome in. Hope you're doing well tonight. Everyone be sure and follow Girly Satan. They're an awesome person, awesome streamer.
Hi, Girly Satan.
Also, hi, Mickey!
Mickey!
Ah, my ears. Dunno. Burn the tape. Tell no one. Keep an eye out. You got it. You wait a little longer, anxious for more details, straining to hear more of the conversation. You ordered some nachos and can't wait till they get here. Awesome. Hope you enjoy your nachos. What kind of nachos? Oh.
Hi.
What could have Jack learned from the telegraph tape? You're so deep in thought that you failed to hear the footsteps approaching the door. Hey, what do you think you're doing loitering outside doorways? Get!
Eek! Sorry.
Alright. Still need a shovel, a small shovel.
Oh, we can go outside because it's daytime, right? Do you think there's anything on the grounds?
A pick, a hammer, a small shovel, and a street plate.
We got the street plates, so...
So I guess he left.
Oh, small shovel? Could you take the fireplace shovel?
Oh yeah. Good idea. Shovel is needed for proper care and maintenance of the fireplace.
Try going out the door. See if we can finally go outside.
Hold on, this is important.
Counting flowers on the wall doesn't bother me at all. Playing solitaire till dawn with a deck of 51. Smoking cigarettes and watching Captain. Oh, we're finally outside. Ah, it's so lovely out here.
You've never seen such a sight. The lush green land spreads out in all directions, rambling up and down in gentle hills. You can hear a swift river nearby and bird calls. The air smells fresh and new. Fat meat, I love fat meat.
Yeah.
Chorizo, ooh. Good choice.
I bet if you go too far into the woods, a bear eats you.
This is the west side of the house. A cobblestone path leads west to the gazebo. South of here is the front section of the lodge. North is a dense forest.
Fire arrow at gazebo. I got a bush for you.
It's the front western section of the lodge. To the west you can see the carriage house. South of here is the forest. East of here is the lodge's front door.
I feel like we need to check out the gazebo. I don't know. Oh,
Don't get any funny ideas, Nancy. Besides, you doubt you could pull it out.
maybe we get little girl arms. What's that bushel basket? Oh my! These look like those very tart apples that hurt my teeth. Good for pies, but not for eating.
Bushel is made of wooden slats and has a long handle. How bothered would Jack be if he came back to this chore and the basket was missing? I don't care. Do I present as the kind of person that cares if Jack's... Alright, So this is Jack's vegetable patch. Your heart grows warm as you gaze at the lovingly nurtured rows of tomatoes, cabbages, parsnips, rhubarb, carrots, and squash.
Oh yeah, stomp it Minecraft style. Wreck it! Wreck it! Yeah!
You wouldn't dare. I fucking would. Bet your ass. The white marble bird bath is mounted on a pedestal.
Drink bird water. Yes!
We're of the same mind. Water looks clean, but not that clean.
I don't want to die of bird flu. Just let me have it.
Hear the bird sounds?
Mm-hmm.
The birdhouse is mounted on a tree.
That's a bird feeder.
Wooden bird feeder sits atop a long pole. Probably keep the squirrels out. Yeah, good fucking luck. Can't see inside the birdhouse from here.
Can you go in that shed?
Fortunately, that doesn't. Yeah. Open the door of the garden shed. Oh boy. Well, I believe having this type of tool could be handy for your field work. This one is a bit bulky to be carrying. How fucking weak is this woman?
Is there a trowel hanging from the... Try trowel. Jesus. Terrific! Now I can dig the riverbank for specimens.
The interior of the shed is clean and well organized. There's a table and a stool. A shelf at the back holds various garden tending tools. A length of rope hangs from a nail on the wall.
I'm gonna be so angry if they don't let us take that rope.
Wait, I just realized I typed G space rope.
You're canceled now.
Alright, take the rope. Alright,
What else did we need? Look shelf, maybe?
Hold on. Shelves contain all sorts of garden-related miscellany. Plant food, pesticides, herbicides, seeds, pots, a spray bottle, watering can, and a lantern. Nothing particularly useful. That all sounds very useful.
Did we get the one thing then? Spray bottle, what was it? Watering can, maybe? She's just gonna say you don't need it.
Okay, it lets us pump the water.
Okay, do a review again. What else do we need? Is it just a hammer and pick at this point?
So we got a hammer. Oh no, we didn't got a hammer. We need a hammer and
small
pick.
shovel and a straight plate. So pick and a hammer.
It's a lock, not a fucking...
I think we gotta check out that gazebo.
Where's the gazebo? The other side?
Yeah. I think you gotta go up one and then it'll be to the left.
Or Mom will be to the left.
How fucking dare you? What? Oh, that's the carriage house, isn't it?
It's the English spelling. It appears the carriage house was once used as a stable. The stall is empty, but there are some old hay bales stored on the upper level. North leads to its gazebo. Yeah. Alright. Stall is empty. It doesn't take a detective to conclude it once held a horse. It's an REO touring car. You've spent more hours than you'd like in that automobile. You get sore looking at it. Search the car. Wait, did that say that course? Okay.
Watch this fall off and die.
Hold on a second. Even a city girl such as her could tell that those hay bales are old and dusty. It seems there hasn't been need for them in a long time. Hay is for horses. Alright, let's try this. Well, I can't jump off the...
Boo! Just type jump.
That's a good idea. What? I didn't. What's that?
Nothing. Gazebo.
There's a huge gazebo here, or maybe it's a bandstand? It's built close enough to the lodge to be convenient, yet far enough away not to disturb guests in their rooms with sounds of revelry. The lodge is to the east, the carriage house is to the south. There's your gazebo. So useful right now.
It's so disappointing. Let's use the cue ball as a hammer.
Yeah, hammer and a pick, right?
Yeah. Don't recall anything besides that fucking wall of tools that she won't. Oh.
So I can't just ask him.
It drives me crazy that there's a closet full of tools that she just is too prim to use. We tried like examine tools, look tools, right? Oh, of course. Okay. Should we check out the river? I think when we went out front, she said the river was to the south. Maybe we could check the map again too, but I don't feel like. Creepers. Wind closets upstairs. I don't think there's anything worthwhile in the linen closet, right? Okay, so second from the front.
Wait, this
Go
side?
down? Left side. There you go, second. Those are all locked, right?
Old cobwebby old junk. There's a cane, a blanket, an old lamp, and some books.
I think we tried the other chest too, and she said the same thing about it being locked, right?
Yeah.
Thanks, Cactus Bee.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you for taking care of that bot. It's full of his clothes and shoes. Extra pair of fancy patent leather Oxfords. Okay.
Oh, so there's the desk, maybe? What's that blue thing in the middle? Is that it? Is that luggage?
This here?
Yeah.
I already tried it, it's locked.
Okay.
The right drawers are locked. Left drawers are locked. Nightstand is empty.
Check bed
Yo,
for
Cardinal,
states.
welcome in. I want to be sure and follow Cardinal. Awesome streamer, awesome dude. And this place is fucking. We want to pick. And what else?
A hammer, I think, to hit the pick with. I mean, more fireplace tools that she's going to be a priss about.
Poker might poke through your pocket and puncture your leg. Went back and 100% of the frog game. The Muppets one? That's awesome. Trunk is locked. Why does everybody lock their shit around here? They don't trust anyone.
Trust.
Yeah.
She on the chaise lounge.
Chaise
Chaise lounge. I'm afraid I'm not feeling better. I don't think I'll be coming down to dinner. I'm sorry to hear that, Margot.
Also, it's the morning.
I'm French. I guess, should we check out the river? That's like the one thing we haven't looked at yet.
Yeah, I just wanted to double check.
Yeah, that's fair.
What was here? That is
The boring room.
colors.
I know we checked the like mud room, right, with the boots and stuff.
Did we?
I don't remember anything being yeah,
Nothing.
consequence. I think the river is to the south. Watch us get killed by a bear. Yeah, hello. Smokehouse. Okay.
Ooh. Array of smoked meat and fish are hanging to dry and cure. A work table with a deeply scratched work surfaces against one wall. You see a big bag of salt, a barrel, and a large pot. Large pot is empty. I can't type.
Open bag, I guess.
Temptation to take the meat and snack on it constantly is very strong. You overcome it. No, don't.
Wait, did you try open barrel? Or open salt?
Certainly can't pry it open with your hands. There's no real need for me to open it.
She has no curiosity.
Oh, I took your line, but that's okay. Sorry, can't do that.
Jump in river. Search log.
Rotten log is full of moss and gross bugs. And a little metal whistle. It's a duck call.
Oh yeah.
Put the duck call to your lips and blow.
Yeah, that sounds like a duck.
Alright.
Hello. Okay. I bet if you go north from there, you hit the gazebo, huh?
Oh, I see. Up the house.
Yeah, okay. He's just chipping at a random rock? Okay.
Reach the western limit of the property. To the north, you can see the carriage house. The roar of rushing waters to the south. East leads deeper into the woods. There's a huge boulder here. Albert is here.
Steal his kid. Albert is a little peeved at me already. I shouldn't antagonize him any further. Maybe if I ask him nicely, he'll let me borrow his tools. Wow, Mr. Respa, that's some field kit you've got there. May I borrow a pick from you?
Certainly not. You would only damage these fine instruments.
I won't be getting a pick this way. I'm sure I can find one for myself.
I would. I really would.
Can you go south? Oh yeah, that's that boathouse. I'll show you my dark secret.
Congratulations on 100%ing the Muppets game. That's cool. I know another Muppets game you could try to 100%.
Okay.
The interior of the boathouse smells damp, which is no surprise. Canoes and oars are stored here. You see a tackle box. There's a hammer in the tackle box.
Of course.
Oh, I suppose it's a toolbox. Okay, yeah, they do actually overlap.
Yeah, fair. Now I need to pick. Get in the canoe. Maybe we can die.
You'd rather not climb in a canoe that is docked in a fast-moving river. Damn it. Wait, hold on.
I feel like this wench has never jaywalked.
If you undid the rope, the canoe would be lost. Leave it alone. Yes, I know. I know. There's a boathouse on a dock here. A canoe bobs up and down with the river current. Cattails line the riverbed. You can see a cliff looming to the west, forest to the north, and a bridge to the east.
Oh, yeah, I like that Halt River.
You'd never pull a cattail.
Who? Oh, okay, that's our friend.
Friend.
Cormorants aren't especially rare, is what cracks me up. Huck a rock at birds.
Ladies do not raise their voices, unless it's an emergency, of course, or when nobody's listening to them. In those cases, shouting does help.
What's her name? Kimmy?
Oh, hi, Nancy. I didn't see you there.
It'd be like if you wanted to see pigeons. Like, you could just go wherever. Fuck.
Stunning, aren't they? I feel so fortunate to be seeing this.
I've literally seen cormorants here in where, the state we live in. I don't want to dox us.
Sorry, Nancy, I don't know anything about that.
Put rocks. Oh. Ooh, I'd better be careful and not stray too close to the edge of the river. Put rocks in pockets. Walk into river.
Haha, we did it.
Yes! Yeah, get, no,
Drowned?
Sylvia Plath. It was an oven, right? Who walked into the river with rocks in her pockets?
Nancy?
3 out of 7, nice.
Heed warnings that stay away from dangerous bodies of water.
All bodies of water are dangerous.
Can drown a teaspoon of water.
If you're determined enough.
Right.
That's up to me to decide. What happens if we go north?
Imagine the double-crested cormorant would raise a bit of a fuss if you tried to put it in your pocket.
Bludgeon Kimmy with rock. What happens if you go north from that screen? Or will it let you? Ah, fuck's sake.
So it could go
Have we
south
tried
from
crossing
there.
that bridge yet?
Not yet. I'm trying a few things. Oh. There's a jetty here, overlooking the Russian River. Cattails line the riverbed, and there's a rotting log lying on its side. A dirt path leads north into the forest, west leads to the bridge, and east to the waterfall.
Don't go chasing waterfall.
A roaring waterfall flows speedily off the escarpment. There are mossy rocks by the water that look pretty slippery.
Just stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to.
Far off to the north, you can just make out the smokehouse. West leads to the jetty.
I know that you wanna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast.
Is this a different one or the same? I bet
It
it's the
might be
same
the
one.
same one.
Well,
Oh,
she
but we get to
does.
see her go over the waterfall, so that's nice.
Yeah, it's nice to see. Yeah,
Ah!
it's same death.
I already
Just
made
stick to
that
the
joke.
slow, safe rivers and lakes you're used to. But it didn't count as a separate death.
Don't go making phony calls.
Stick to the 7-digit numbers you're used to.
Accomplish my goals.
Alright.
Smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Cook.
It do go down.
Don't tell me.
Alright, so we've
Remember
got
to
a
pick.
hammer, a small shovel, a streak
Nothing to
plate.
do.
What does the telegraph tape say?
Do go down, yes. Should we search his room again? Wait, which room was the boss man staying in again? Shit, I can't even remember. Where he sleeping?
Innkeeper's quarters, top left.
Oh, I thought that's where. Oh, I guess the guy where what's
Servant's
his Jack
quarters,
would
the
be the
guy,
servant,
so
yeah.
he moved to the guest bedroom.
So second floor, top or back and left.
Oh, we're on the first floor.
Yeah.
Thought I hit the thing, but it didn't. Alright. It would probably be on his desk.
Shit, I think you're right. Yeah. What's that again?
Seven Richards writing, yes, the study. Starting
Oh, so we gotta
mahogany
check the
surface
cupboard.
sits on double pedestals, each of which boasts a drawer and a
Oh, weren't
cupboard.
they locked though?
On top of the desk is a blotter, brass lamp with a green glass shade, a clock, and a pen stand set. Isn't anything? Waste paper basket. Oh. Fireplace's legs and header are carved with simple linear flourishes. You imagine it provides invaluable heat during the winter months. You see a length of telegraph tape.
Oh shit!
Yeah, there is some powdery soot accumulating in the
Huh.
Pick it up. Most of the telegraph tape has been consumed by fire, but you can barely make out some words. Bridge, bomb, sabotage.
Oh.
Wait. Despite your careful handling of the telegraph tape, it crumbles to ash.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I mean, that's not exactly revelatory.
Well, I mean, she didn't know it.
Right.
Bomb? I don't know anything about no bomb. What do you know?
Nothing.
Telegraph tape? Don't have any. That stuff's at the train station. Hmm.
Unzip overalls. We haven't seen like an ice pick or anything, right? Oh shit, there's an ice block in the
Can't remember where I left it. A shame, because I can't chip off ice for drinks.
Huh. So there is an ice pick somewhere.
Hmm.
Wait, is the ice box melting? See that puddle?
Oh, yeah. The ice block has melted a bit. There's now a puddle on the floor. Well, it's, you know, not perfect, right?
Look at the ice block. What? Okay. Oh dear, I guess the ice box is a bit leaky.
The ice block is melted a bit, rendering it a bit more transparent. There seems to be something frozen inside. Scrutinize the ice, but can only see...
Can you use the hammer on it? Oh, you can't use, What's
Pick
in our...
would be, I'm sure.
And what's in our inventory? Okay, we've got tape. We've got soot.
The map. Newspaper, the loot.
Oh, hit the arrows. Jordan almonds. Can you chip at it with a trowel, maybe? Can you just take the ice? Oh my god, really?
You bash the ice block a few times with a hammer.
That doesn't seem to be doing the trick. I need something pointier. But isn't the trowel pointy?
Can't remember where he put it. Someone probably took it or some shit. Either that or he actually did lose it.
I think the pick is frozen inside the ice somehow. Have we? She said something pointier. We don't have anything like that in our. Unless the duck.
I don't think the duck calls pointy.
Can we get a pool cue?
That's not going to be pointy.
Oh yeah, it's pretty blunt.
You just bust it.
I'm not supposed she'd let us steal the pens now. Did we try stealing just the whole ice block?
I don't think so.
Just like take ice. She'll probably say, "Nee, ice blocks need to be cold."
It would be wrong to take the whole block.
Yeah.
Oh. Get ice does the same thing.
Okay. We've already checked the cupboards, right? Like. What about the. She won't let us take the poker from the fireplaces, right?
No, it's needed to manage the also it would poke through your pocket. The other one.
Fucking dork.
Can't get ye ice block. Ask about snakes and ladders. Rich Evans. Can't get ye ice block.
Something pointier.
Maybe it just melts over the course of time.
Wait, can we use the kettle on the ice? Is there water in it yet?
It's blue granite ware, kettle boil on water.
Okay, okay. Pour kettle on ice. Try open ice box. My God, she's so literal.
Quickly pour some hot water into the ice block. Ah, some of the ice has melted away, revealing a wooden handle.
Okay. Are we gonna have to redo that?
A few tugs, you're able to pull the wooden handle out of the ice block. The rest of the tool is pointy and made of metal. You must have left the ice pick. Oh, that's you.
Oh, Jack must have left the ice pick on top of the ice block, and when the ice melted and refroze, it gradually got swallowed up.
Sure. Yeah. Forced manners.
Okay, we have all the tools now, right?
Yeah.
So we can go to the bird cliff and chip away. I think that's where she wanted to take samples, right?
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Huck picket bird. I'll try duck call.
The birds don't give a shit.
Huh!
A duck? Where? Keep in mind that has an effect on her. Maybe we needed her away, and I just didn't.
Oh, search her luggage.
Oh,
Examine luggage? Okay.
Steep cliff here with a rather scenic waterfall. See boathouse here.
Shoe prints. Interesting. Is it luggage?
Looks like Kimmy was so anxious to see the corner, she brought her suitcase with her to the cliff. Kimmy could be back at any moment. What if she caught you going through her things?
And it's probably locked, besides. Okay, check out those footprints real quick.
Clearly see the shoe prints Kimmy left behind when she strayed close to the river while looking for ducks.
Phew, I'm glad she didn't slip on those rocks. I would have felt terrible. Okay.
Chip a sample out of the cliff using the ice pick and the hammer.
Hooray! Looks like I've obtained a good cliff sample. I still need to collect 2 more samples from outside the lodge. This plate might work as a streak plate. I should take a look at it. Now that I think of it, the unglazed underside of this porcelain plate would make a great streak plate. Streak plates are used for ascertaining a mineral's streak color, but any minerals harder than a 6.5 or 7 won't make a streak. I can rub samples on the plate to see their color.
Most hardness 6.5.
I gotta make the most of it. What? That's okay. It's still a nice sample and a good piece of field work. What? So what are other spots to... Oh, there's rocks by the waterfall, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you could take a sample from that snobby fucker's rock, too. This part of the riverbank looks slippery and dangerous. I should look elsewhere. Ma'am? Try the rock that the fucker was chipping at.
I will. He probably won't let me. Do you mind, miss? I'm busy here and cannot be disturbed.
Oh, sorry. How can I make Albert leave? Oh.
So, go on.
So I can take a sample of that rock. How do I usually annoy people? I think you just need to keep asking him questions until he goes away.
I don't appreciate that.
Or you could blow the duck call over and over again. Yeah.
I don't appreciate that. Okay. It's gonna do it a bunch. I don't care if it works or not.
If third time's on a charm, we could just try asking questions over and over again. Good morning, Mr. Respa. How are you today?
I'm very busy, Miss.
Maple!
Miss Maple, I'm very busy, as you can see. The field work must be comprehensively performed.
Well, maybe that boulder isn't a good place to start. It looks to be a glacial erratic and...
Excuse me, young lady. Are you trying to tell me my business? How amusing. Run along then. Maybe you can help Jack in the kitchen.
Good morning, Mr. Respa. How are you today?
I think this is the same one. Yeah.
Okay, so we tried the duck call and I was curious about your professional interest in this glacial erratic. This rock is granite, which is a type of intrusive igneous rock, but not the appropriate type.
Will you please leave me alone?
Granite has a high quartz content, whereas diamonds are found in ultra-basic rock that is low in quartz.
What would make you stop?
Furthermore, granite and diamonds don't even come from the same depth in the earth.
Listen, miss.
Miss Nancy Maple, Mr. Respa.
Yes, Miss Maple. I've had just about enough of your help. I'm returning to the lodge to get out of this sun. When I return to my work, you will not interrupt me. Do I make myself clear?
Okay, Mr. Respa.
Hey Beavis, I heard you have a Moses hardness of 1. No way! I leave streaks on the plate. You leave some streaks, alright. I didn't poop my pants, someone else did it.
I should oh.
Shit! What was that? I'm sorry.
She's just gonna look at the boulder. Also
Okay.
steal his tools.
Can't use piss in this game.
Albert is a little peeved at me already. I shouldn't antagonize him any further. Maybe if I ask him nicely,
It's
he'll
the
let me
same.
use this. Yeah.
Chip a sample out of the glacial erratic using the ice pick and a hammer.
It's essential to make my fieldwork comprehensive and include anything geologically interesting, even if it doesn't apply to my goals. Maybe one day someone will be conducting fieldwork on glacial erratics, in which case my observations would be vital. I still need to collect one more sample from outside the lodge. Uh-oh, where did Albert's kit go?
That was quick.
Yeah. I have the boulder sample. I shouldn't delay Albert any further. I'll go have a word with him.
I'm not worried about that.
Alright.
You can get fucked.
Were there any rocks by the gazebo?
Oh, hi, Nancy. Didn't see you there. Oh, that's it. Hold on. I'm sorry, Nancy. I don't. Oh, yeah. She doesn't know about the ducks. She just went chasing them.
Bird. Have you heard about the bird? Everybody knows that the bird is a word. I feel like we've tried all the rocks. It's annoying.
We tried these, didn't we?
Yeah. And here she's like, rock's scary.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
I don't remember anything by the boathouse either. What happens if we go north from the boathouse? Does that just take you to the...
Maybe I have to go talk to Albert.
Yeah, I bet you do. Watch him be dead. Or steal the... Oh, okay. I was gonna say steal the sculpture when no one's looking.
It wouldn't. That's heavy.
Some sort of inscription.
Has some sort of inscription. Oh, right. I forgot you were a loot goblin. Or, yeah.
That's Crank. What room was Albert in again?
He's upstairs. He took what's his name's room. But here he is. Is there no respite from you?
Should I ask him about his kit? Khajiit has wares.
Kit? You mean Albert's kit? I got enough to keep track of around here. Sorry, I'm doing the voice wrong. You all are responsible for your own things.
Say, Mr. Respa, may I borrow a tool or two from your kit? I promise to put them right back once I'm done with them.
Certainly not. I've had enough of a break. I'm returning back to work now. Albert abruptly turns on his heel and makes for the door. Albert is gone for a while. You're about to leave the kitchen when you hear his heavy footsteps once more. My field kit's gone. Did you do this, Jack? No, I surely didn't. Where is it? Richards will hear of this. Richards! Who knows? Could be a bear carried it off. You can't go leaving stuff outside unattended. I don't think Mr. Richards cares much about your problems. Why don't you just sit tight until the bridge is repaired? Then you could get out of here and never come back. My superiors will send me a replacement kit. Take me to the train station immediately. Can't. Car's broken. Darndest thing. I put it in the carriage house and a part broke right off. I haven't got a replacement. Nathan's got a car and spare parts, only he's not around, you know. So please, go make yourself a drink and enjoy some of our northern hospitality. Albert glares but says nothing.
I still need to collect one more sample from outside the lodge. Do you need to streak the boulder sample?
Oh, yeah.
Or rub it on the plate.
You rub the sample from the glacial erratic on the streak plate, but no streak is produced.
The sample is granite, which has a Mohs hardness of 6, so I'm not surprised that it didn't make a streak on the plate. I still need to collect one more sample from outside the lodge. I mean, we're thinking it has to be rock, right? Can we just take it from the dirt? The cellar door was locked, right? And what else are we... And the papers wouldn't count. Oh! Why was I thinking it had to be rock? Because of the streaking.
Because we've been talking about nothing but fucking rocks.
Yeah. God.
So you dig a lump of out of the river
okay.
bed. You're surprised at how deep you have to dig before you find minerals of any kind. Take advantage of the handy-dandy river and wash the dirt away from your sample.
Wonderful! Looks like I've obtained a good sample from the riverbank. I've nearly finished my work for the day, but I really ought to rub the samples on my streak plate. Before I rub the river samples on the streak plate, I ought to conduct a quick visual inspection first. I've nearly finished my work for the day, but I really ought to rub the samples on my streak plate. Ma'am?
Visual inspection of the river sample helps you separate the rocks from the possible minerals.
Rocks are a combination of more than one mineral, so it's easier for me to remove those from the sample by visual inspection. I've also removed the red stones from the sample, as those are clearly garnets and not the subject of this fieldwork.
You've winnowed down your river sample by eye. Well done.
There! Now I can analyze the sample using other methods. Fucking dork. I want to bully her.
Closely examining the river sample with a loupe, you can see that some of the specimens have tiny arcing scratches and a pitted frosted surface.
Some of this is river glass, so I can eliminate those specimens from the sample. Right boot blacking, I want to seal her lunch bunny.
Right.
River glass and sea glass are bits of glass that has been tumbled with water and stones for years. It can sometimes look like minerals.
I feel like if I asked you about like birds or something, you would sound a little like Nancy. Except you wouldn't be like, I'd never take a glass.
God, right.
The river sample requires a different analysis in order to learn more.
We've tried... Before I call it a day, I'd like to rub my samples on my streak plate. She rubbed my samples on my streak plate till I examined.
Till I streak. She rubbed my samples on my plate till I streak. Till I mouse hard and streak.
Oh no! I'm calling the police.
You rub the specimens from the river sample on a streak plate.
Finally.
One of the specimens produces a white streak.
The streak plate probably has a Mohs hardness of about 6.5, so this specimen is softer than that. Since diamonds have a Mohs hardness of 10, I can conclude that this part of the specimen is not a diamond.
Remaining specimens for the river sample don't make any streaks on the streak plate.
When a specimen doesn't make a streak, this is sometimes called a colorless streak. The streak plate has a Mohs hardness of 6.5 to 7. That means the minerals in this specimen are harder than that. Garnets can have a hardness of up to 7.5, and diamonds have a Mohs hardness of 10, so they wouldn't make a streak. I wonder if Albert will let me borrow one of his Mohs hardness picks so I can test the remaining bits of my river specimen.
It just got stolen.
Wonderful! I'm satisfied with my fieldwork and analysis for today. My, it's getting late, but I'm pleased with my work today.
Your stomach rumbles. It's dinner time. Proceed to the dining room when you're ready to eat.
Do. Aren't you on about Albert's dead?
I hope so.
She didn't have breakfast or lunch.
She was busy working.
Wow, I've certainly worked up an appetite.
Jack has prepared a delicious dinner of salted pork and buttered parsnips. Margot hasn't come down for dinner. Evan says she's not feeling well. Pregnant. Excellent job. Kudos on your thorough investigative techniques. So, Albert, I hear a field kit has gone missing. Too bad. I do that guy's voice different every fucking time. Albert narrows his eyes. Mr. Richards, you must realize this is merely a delay, nothing more. See, I don't know about that. There's a war on. Canada might have bigger fish to fry soon enough. I got a feeling all this could get forgotten about. Well, I won't have my possessions stolen. Surely the lodge has a way to secure valuables? Yeah, sure. There are 2 trunks in the upstairs closet. Jack's got keys. I've only got a key for the blue trunk. You can lock up your stuff in there. That will have to do. If something goes missing, there will be no mistaking who's to blame. And what about the automobile? Has it been fixed yet? Jack and I have looked at the automobile. I don't have the part with me, but I will bring it the next time I visit. I suppose that will have to do. I don't care one way or the other. Humph. Everyone seems to be eager to escape the dinner table.
Whew, these dinners are pretty tense.
You follow Jack into the kitchen and help him with the dishes. Gee, thanks, miss. Oh, can you do me another favor? Take this bowl of broth up to Margot. She's still not feeling well. She's in her boudoir. She says being surrounded by beautiful things makes her feel better.
Sure thing, Jack. Oh.
Interesting.
Margot's dead. I'm thinking everybody's dead every time there's something.
You're in murder mystery mode. Like light flashes, someone dies.
Yeah, like we know there's a murderer about. They've already bombed a bridge and possibly sabotaged the car, so. Oh, no, she's alive.
Can't you spit, huh? That's gonna be dry.
Margot, Jack made some broth for you. Oh, he is so wonderful. Please set it down on this table. I am afraid I do not know what my allergies might be. Whatever it is, it has gotten particularly bad in the past week or so. I do not like garlic, so Jack doesn't serve it to me. But that isn't an allergy, merely a preference. My Evan, he is deathly allergic to nuts. He tells me. That frightens me. I can't imagine being allergic to nuts. Like, why even be alive?
Jordan, almonds.
Oh.
I wonder if we're seeing something that's going to...
Interesting.
Might be something on
the
the way.
sister, yeah, the sister was scarfing those Jordan almonds, right? From the candy dish? Interesting. Okay. Whatever would we do if he accidentally ate some up here in Crimson? There'd be no helping him.
Crimson.
Even as a small boy, he had this allergy. I am so grateful his parents kept him safe and healthy. And yet, Nessa brings those Jordan almonds into our home. It's an evil act, isn't it? Ask Margot when she had her last period. Piss test Margot. That smells delicious. Steel chandelier.
Wow,
Okay.
how do they do this?
Wow. Reflections are so hard to put into the graphics card. Or to the graphically graphic to do.
Yeah, it's hard to put them in a graphics card.
Who's the game dev guy? Is that Dr. Tasty?
Dr. Tasty is a game designer.
Yeah, you could ask him how they did this advanced reflection rendering without
maybe have a fun game design fact.
Burning up the CPU.
Yeah.
Stop.
Based on saying another tryptophobia to jail.
Stop.
Very luxist.
Stop. You're gonna get in trouble.
Margot. No thanks. Coward. Oh, hello, Nessa. I hear voices near this doorway.
I know I'm never gonna get to type eavesdrop again.
Nessa, what do you want? Oh wait, no, that's...
Jack asked me to bring this water up to you. And I thought we could have a little chat besides.
I knew there was a catch.
I know how hard it is for us women to make it in the world.
Is that so?
Indeed. Especially for women who have lived particularly roughly. Yeah, she looks it. Such as yourself.
What do you mean?
I have a very good memory for faces, and there's no mistaking one as pretty as yours. That bad bit of business up in Skagway, the Mounties never caught you, though they did try. There were wanted posters pasted up as far south as Niagara Falls. Break it off with Evan and leave Crimson, and maybe I won't tell.
Ha! The things I've seen, the things I've done, you don't frighten me, you old hag.
You will get nothing, do you hear me? I'll make sure of that.
Skagway was lawless because people looked the other way, but up here, there is no one to see what could happen. Watch out.
I figured as much, silly little gold digger. You watch.
Sorry.
Don't sneeze on me.
Fuck are you? I sneeze wherever I want. Mademoiselle. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Mademoiselle Maple, I wish I knew.
Asked about Nancy. Alright.
I'm Nancy, or she's... We're Nancy.
Wait, what was the other woman's name? Sister. Hold on.
What's the command thingy? It has the...
Do you need to...
Good Lord.
Alright.
Nessa.
Like the Loch Ness Monster.
Oh, I think I'm allergic to you. She needs to leave. She is not welcome here. Oh, Mademoiselle Maple, I wish I knew.
Margot narrows her eyes and hesitates before she speaks.
I may not have been entirely honest about Skagway in the past, but it is a dangerous place. Take my word for it. I will not speak more on it. Goodness. Oh, okay. So I guess see if you can take the bowl. It looks like it's spilled.
Bottle broth is spilled. Thankfully, it hasn't dripped onto the luxurious carpet.
Clumsy me. I have accidentally knocked it over. But do not worry. I would prefer this refreshing water. Huh, the water that Nessa brought?
Couldn't spill and decide to take the empty bowl back downstairs for Jack to wash.
Look at the water. Merci beaucoup, mademoiselle. You are so helpful. I don't have much of an appetite right now anyway. This water is enough for me. Please leave my water alone. I do not usually keep a pitcher of water in my room, but I'm not feeling so well right now.
Alright, suit yourself.
That water's poisoned as fuck. I'm glad for the review thing. I would not have thought of, oh, take the bowl back to the guy.
Right. And the empty bowl back to Jack. Thanks, miss. I really appreciate the help. Tell you what, I'll brew you up a cup of tea and bring it up to you in the conservatory.
Gee, thanks.
You head into the conservatory. Nathan and Kimmy are still talking about birds. Still. You had no idea anyone could be so keen about a topic. That's kind of pot and kettle, isn't it?
Right? Bitch will talk about rocks for days.
Jack brings you a piping hot cup of chamomile tea from flowers he grew himself. You dither into existence. The combination of the warm tea, the comfy couch, and the slightly boring conversation lull you to sleep. Why can't they talk about rocks?
Right?
Something exciting. You happily doze on the couch until you are awoken by a commotion upstairs. You head towards the source of the noise and find yourself in Nessa's bedroom. You rush into the room and find Nessa and Evan standing nearly nose to nose in a heated conversation.
Oh dear!
Oh, hi, Nancy. I can't remember his voice. Yeah. Someone stole my ruby brooch. I demand you recover my brooch and bring the perpetrator to justice. There are so many suspicious people milling about. You mean besides you? Nathan, for one. It's obvious that he's hanging around just waiting for you to die, so that he can finally get his hands on all of this. And then there's Margot. Enough. That's definitely not the voice. It's clear that Evan is at his limit. His eyes flash with anger, momentarily, but it fades just as quickly. He grimaces, shrugs, then looks away. I got my hands full as it is. Curio's smashed too. Bunch of stuff's gone. What? Some of that's mine. Someone's robbing me blind. How dare you? You probably misplaced your brooches for the curio. I bet you smashed it yourself because I told you I'd lost the curio key and it was locked up tight. There's a voice. That's my bit. I know you're here to get what you think you're owed, any way you can. So don't expect any of my help. I'm done with this. Keep your voice down, why don't you? Margot's resting. Kind of like, what's his name? Mark Proch's,
Yeah.
weird, yeah. But not quite.
W.C. Fields.
Yeah. I'm gonna go check on her. Don't get me involved.
I should take a closer look at the jewelry box. And I should also examine the curio cabinet in the room I'm sharing with Kimmy. Oh, I remember reading a mystery novel where fingerprints helped solve a crime.
Why is she getting in all this?
Gosh, if only we had something we could dust prints with.
But,
Like soot?
yeah. Hold on a moment.
But?
Chicken butt. I think we can call it here for the night.
Yeah, ending a
I'm
chapter.
getting a little,
Spot.
a little tired, little brain dead.